Hey guys, I just wanted to speak with you today about this article that I found, and this is First magazine, and as you can see, it's all about carbs. It's about this big carb breakthrough. So this was even on the cover of the magazine. I just had to go ahead and check it out. And I do actually like this magazine. And for a mainstream magazine and a non-vegan magazine, it's actually a pretty good magazine. Of course, they have horrible, disgusting recipes that I would never follow, but they do have a lot of information about plants relatively, and like healing and natural methods for your home. So things like that are good. So what's this all about? UCLA scientists have discovered a plant extract, you might have heard of this, turns carbs into super fibers that help you lose weight. And so basically they're saying that it does this a couple different ways. These specialized fibers fight fat because they soak up the fluid in the stomach. It forms a gel in the stomach, and it actually slows the movement of food through the GI tract. So that actually increases feelings of fullness by about 60%. And then, so the next way that it helps is that as this gel moves through the intestine, it actually traps fat and carb molecules and prevents them from being digested and absorbed. Okay, so that's the second way that it helps us. And third, it actually there are good bacteria, beneficial bacteria that are in the colon, and they basically feed on this gel, sort of byproduct, and they produce fatty acids that are shown to rev our metabolism by another 30%, improve insulin sensitivity by 60%, and dial down appetite by an additional 20%. So as you can see, those are three completely different big things that will help you in your weight loss efforts if that is what you are so wanting to do. So, of course, the rest of the article is actually about white bean extract, because they're saying, well, they're looking for new ways to capitalize on the powers of super plant fibers. Well, of course they are. They just want to make money. So they found out that this plant extract from white kidney beans can actually make the carbs we eat act like super fibers in the gut. So I'm not too sure about the science or anything, but I just wanted to bring it up because it's really interesting. They're saying, if you don't like the taste of fiber or you don't want to eat fiber, you can just take the white kidney extract and get a lot of the same benefits. And, this may or may not be true. Obviously, I don't know anything about it, haven't researched it, haven't tried it. They're saying it works the white kidney bean extract works its magic by blocking the activity of alpha amylase, the digestive enzyme tasked with breaking down carbohydrates into simple sugars. So 75% of carbs actually pass through the small intestines undigested and are sent to the colon. So they're basically saying they go and get fermented. When they get fermented, they make certain fatty acids that are good for you. And so the fatty acid has widespread effects on weight loss. So it's funny because another issue here is that people think that you don't get your fatty acids. But these articles are telling us that when we eat a lot of fiber and a lot of plants, we actually have the fermentation in the gut that people always try to tell me we're not apes and blah, 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 blah. And what I've always said to people is, well, you're probably just not used to it. Your body, if they did studies on people who weren't used to this diet, they wouldn't be making they wouldn't be getting those fatty acids from the bacteria, because they wouldn't have as many of the bacteria, because they're not eating as much fiber, or they're not used to eating enough fiber yet. So basically, again, I'm just proving myself right here with another article. I love to prove myself right, you guys, but it's true. I mean, what I'm saying is true. So basically, the fatty acids really, turn on the genes that boost metabolism, break down carbs and energy, and block the conversion of sugar into fats. So basically, we are absolutely more well-designed to deal with carbs than we even know. If we eat the right way, you have all of this beneficial probiotic bacteria in the gut that's just feeding on undigested carbohydrates, just as they would super fibers. So these good bacteria are able to thrive and multiply, and this in turn helps decrease the presence of hunger-stimulating bad bacteria and yeast in the gut, and instead fosters nourishing microflora colonies that further stimulate fat burning, enhance digestion, boost nutrient absorption, improve mood, and dial down appetite. Another boom: by blocking carb absorption, white kidney bean extract prevents glucose and insulin surges that carbs often cause. This translates into less storage of fat. So as you can see, basically this is just talking about super fibers, lots of plant foods. Basically, the whole thing says that you need to eat more plant foods. If you want to cheat, basically, and trick your body into thinking, which I don't really recommend, you know, you might as well do it the natural way and get to have a full belly and be happy all day, you know, rather than not eating the right foods and just trying to trick your body into it and then having to, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. This is a gimmick, and you have gimmick versus the real way to do it. So they're telling you the real way to do it, and then, you know, I'm going to make sure you guys can get a good look at this. They're telling you the real way to do it, and then they're selling you the get better quick pill. And we all know that doesn't work, so just do it the right way. And it also saying healthy side effects, reduce triglycerides by 321% in 8 weeks. So this is for the kidney bean extract. But, so, you know, this article actually helps me learn a lot about the bacteria in the gut, and, well, not a lot, but a little bit, you know, it just kind of helps clarify it in my mind. And so, of course, this side is how you can get the most, and they're saying get the right, you know, bean extract. Who cares? We don't care about the bean extract. What we care about is the foods that are going in every single day. And then it says more carbs. And the thing is that people, even when you're on this diet, you're kind of like in that restrict mode. You're like, oh, I really don't want to eat too much, or I can't, or I'm not full, or I'm too full, and blah, blah, blah. Eat more. Like, that's why they say eat more, because the more you eat, the more that bacteria has to eat, you know, and the more, you know, full you'll feel. It's great. So, you know, don't overeat, but eat as much as you care to. And then it says tailor your intake. That's just about the dosage of how much bean extract you take or whatever. And then double down on water with each dose. And I think this is very important. Obviously, even if you're not taking the bean extract, you want to make sure and keep your water up. And something I noticed in the past, like last week, I actually did a video where I looked really, really bloated one day, and it's because I ate a lot of salt and I didn't drink a lot of water, and then I had a comparison the next day. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. So it actually says that water will help your body absorb and use, you know, all of these, and keep the undigested carbohydrates flowing through the colon where they can be fermented into beneficial fatty acids. Plus, it helps to flush excess toxins and soften stools to ward off unnecessary bloat or constipation. If you're not a fan of water, try adding lemon, wah, 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 wah. So, and then here, again, is your little bitty, you know, nugget of truth that they have to throw in there in the corner at the end of the article. Or if you don't want to spend your money, your hard-earned money, if you just want to, you know, be natural and all that stuff, then you can just eat a lot of foods. And it says, actually, I'm just going to read this. If you'd prefer to get the benefits of super plant fibers from food, aim to consume at least 3 half-cup servings of top plant fiber sources, including apples, artichokes, asparagus, barley, beans, blackberries, citrus fruits, carrots, kiwi, leeks, mushrooms, oats, onions, pears, plums, radishes, raspberries, yams, and just underripe bananas. How about just 20 bananas? So if you eat more, it's better, but 3 servings is a good level to aim for to lose weight. How about, yeah, all day. So it says, start the day with a fiber-filled smoothie made with banana, cherries, and almond milk. And they say put yogurt in there, but don't do that. That's gross. Yuck. So, yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to let you guys know about the super plant fiber diet. Check it out here. First for women. November 2014. Breaking news. Love it. Don't forget to eat your fruit.